From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big evening here on Evenings Crypto and Overnight's Crypto, as a lot of coins have a big rally today. We'll be going over the top cryptocurrency 2021 to invest in and the top coins to invest away from of 2021. A lot of coins had big rallies on Sunday, but that's not necessarily the coins you should be buying. Why? I'll explain to you in this video and show you why a lot of coins that are not rebounding anywhere but trading in a range you should stay away from. We'll be going over the top cryptocurrencies, the best coins to buy, and the best coins to stay away from, the price points, and why those coins considered to potentially give you an opportunity are actually giving you a headache. I'll be explaining those coins across the board. In this recording, we'll be looking at coins like Aave. It did have a big opportunity for you overnight. LivePeer that did not and stays relatively flat. Decentraland that teased us all, and BarnBridge that you want to actually stay out of the barn for. Engine coin that is not getting the engine you want to go lower or higher. And Doge, which rebounded but still remains in the doghouse. We'll be looking at Ethereum that is a big tease at the moment. And Bitcoin that continues to go bit by bit up and down, but more towards the down. We'll be looking at AMP that's not amping up, and we'll be looking at Sushi Swap, which has actually been giving the big swap of a profit for you today. It's a big evening of Overnight's Crypto and Evening's Crypto. Thank you for joining me, and this is LALATE. Wow, what a 24 hours this has been. We saw us going down on Saturday, going down quickly and big and bold, and then stopping and not going down low enough, which is exactly what I had said I did not want to have happen, and it happened. So this does nothing for anyone. I'll explain to you in this video. But first, subscribe. This is LALATE, 400,000 subscribers in 1 year, a YouTube record, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. I cover all the coins, all the buying opportunities, how to make money in all different opportunities across a lot of different types of markets. And a lot more coming to this channel as I expand into stock coverage in the next few days. Also, like this video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Let's go over what happened in the last 24 hours. On Friday, I told you that this market generally trades up on Saturday, then comes down by Saturday at about noontime, and then gets very, very weak and gets to its lowest point on Sunday. It's done that for the last almost a month and a half, with the exception of 2 weeks. But it sometimes has variations of it. Well, it had a slight variation of it, but still stayed true to form over this weekend. Friday was weak and then started to pick up. And then Saturday was decent, up 3 or 4%. And then it came down by Saturday noontime. And Saturday evening was low. Now, the difference was that by Sunday morning, it started to rebound, not Sunday afternoon. So it rebounded a little sooner. Here is why I'm not excited about what happened. Because I had said on Saturday, I want a market crash. I'm wearing my Sunday red. I want this market crash. It's not for golf. I know who's going to win the golf tournament. I know who's going to win the U.S. Open. I want it for a market crash. Why? Because this market is doing this up 3%, down 5% every 24 hours, every 48 hours. Up 3%, down 7%, up 3%, down 10%. It's doing this for 3 weeks. No one makes money in that. Let's go over the opportunities. Buying and holding? No, because the coins aren't getting cheap enough. But even if they do get cheap enough, there is a concern that the coin will continue to erode lower, what I call price erosion. Number 2, buying and flipping, buying the coin and selling within 2 or 3 days after the market rebounds. No, there is no rebound. The market's just going up and going down 3%, 4%, 3%, 4%. And it's eroding, so the price is eroding. The coin is going from $1.70 to $1.50 to $1.30 to $1.10 over 4 weeks. It's losing 10 cents a week. So there is no rebounding. What's the last opportunity? Day trading. And some people thought that that was what happened, and I think those people are not the viewers of this channel. But you can look at these charts, and some people bought in on Sunday thinking, oh, wow, I'm going to make a lot of money. You're going to lose your shirt if you bought in on Saturday evening, with the exception of a few coins. Let me show you which ones. So here we go. Let's start with Bitcoin. Look at this chart. Most of the charts you're going to see tonight, you're going to see a very familiar reoccurring trend line. This vase, this dip, and then this pop up. Now, this is an event that happened, Saturday evening. You're looking at Gemini, which is one of the platforms to buy coins on. You're looking at one coin called Bitcoin, and you have my mouse in the chart. So as my mouse goes through the chart, you're seeing how the price is changing, going down the chart, up the chart. And then we're looking at the 24-hour chart. There are other charts after that, which I'll get to in a second. So Bitcoin started yesterday, 35, went as low as 33, and then went to 35. That's nothing. That is nothing. That is playing games with us. Let's look out at a longer chart. Now, see the price erosion? This was 40,000 on last Monday, and it's just eroding. And yeah, it rebounded, but look, it's still eroding. It's a downward slide. Let's look out even further. Boy, now you really see it. This is a very progressive downward slide. Let's look out even further so you understand. Now you see how this is a coin that was 55,000 weeks ago and is price eroding, and it's just price eroding lower and lower and lower. If we don't understand with Bitcoin, we're going to really understand it with Ethereum. Now, here's the 24-hour chart. How low did Ethereum get? 2,000. And I even had some viewer in Overnight's Crypto last night saying, it's 2,100. Should I buy it? I said, absolutely not. Don't buy it at 2,100. So look at all these people who bought it at 2,100, 2,200, 2,300. Look, it's still going up, 2,200. Who in their right mind is buying Ethereum at 2,200? It is not a smart move. I'll show you why. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Yeah, these people are not looking at the charts. They're thinking it's cheap, but they're not looking at the 7-day chart. This coin was 2,500 a few days ago. So you think you're buying it cheap? It's going to pop and it's going to go right back down in its price erosion. Now, if 7 days is not going to tell it to you, then we're looking at the 3-month chart. It's 2,700. It's just eroding lower and lower. Yeah, it went up a few percentage points. Here you go. That is even more clear what has happened to this coin. It's price eroding slower and slower after time. It rebounds sometimes for 4%, and then it goes down 7% 2 days later. So I don't know what people thought. Now, Doge is a little bit different because Doge has not had a 26-cent opportunity for a very long time. So I think Doge for 26 was a good buy. I think that was a good buy. And if you look out at, look at this chart. I mean, this coin is 30. We were talking about this coin just a few days ago, breaking under 30 and then breaking under 30. Now Doge breaking under 30. Then it went to 26 and then it popped up to 27. Yeah, and I'm sure there's people that are going to make YouTube videos saying, I made your pop, it's going to go to 75 cents in a week. No, it's not. No, it's not, and turn off those channels. Anyone that tells you Doge is going to go to 70 cents in 30 days, it's not going to happen. Look at this chart. This is a horrible chart. It's a price erosion. So what's going on now that we've looked at 3 coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge? Let me explain to you what is happening with using those 3 coins as our example to start tonight. I call it price erosion. A coin that was once, $1.40, let's use that price as an example. And it was once 140, and then it went to 130, and then it went to 120, and then it went to 110, and then it went to 90. It's just eroding. It's not delivering anything but a downward trend line. And people apparently, not viewers of this channel, not subscribers of this channel, hopefully, they are looking at a 24-hour chart saying, oh, it dropped a lot. Let me buy on the dip. Here, news, Earth to Mars. Dip is not when a coin goes down for a few hours on a Sunday. A dip is, if the coin is going like this, And then suddenly, as it's going down, then one day it dips a little bit and then comes back up. That's not a dip. The coin is eroding. This coin was $2 here and is now $1 here, and it goes down to 90 cents and you buy and say, I bought it on a dip. And guess what? It goes up to $1 and then tomorrow it's going to be 80 cents, then 60 cents, 50. It's just going down a downward trend line. It's not a dip. I had a graph about this weeks ago, and I don't think that I don't think the graph went viral because people aren't, people certainly not subscribed to this channel, but somewhere else, are thinking that a one-day event is an opportunity to buy, and sometimes it's not. It's important to understand that if the coin is eroding in price, you need to stay away from it. So what's going on? These coins, a lot of coins, and you're going to see them in this video, are going up 3% a day, and then the next day going down 7%, then up 3%, then down 10%, up 3%, down 9%. They're progressively decreasing in value because for every day that they go up 3%, they go down more the next day. That's why, Ethereum popped up back today. But guess what? I'll check in with Ethereum tomorrow. I guarantee you Ethereum will be back down another 3%. And then 5%. And then the day after that, it'll be up 3%. And the day after that, it'll be down 8%. It can't keep on doing this, but it is. It's been doing it for 3 weeks. No, we're going into the 4th week now. It's very serious. I'll explain to you the severity of the subject matter in a second, but let's go to the next set of coins. Before I go to those next set of coins, let me stay with Bit, Doge, and Ethereum to go over the first buying opportunity, buying and holding. This is if you want to buy a coin and put it away for 5 years. You don't need the money. You're just going to put it somewhere and look away. Most people don't do this type of strategy for cryptocurrency. They don't want to put something away for 5 years. They want to get a return on their money in a few months. But if you do want to do that, then fine. Then Doge at 26 cents was a great price because you'll get $1 in about a year or so. Ethereum at 2,000 was a fine price because you'll get 10,000 in about 5 years from now. And even a bit at 33, if you bought it there, is fine because you're going to get 100,000 in about 5 years. But I don't like those price levels to buy and hold. I've been telling viewers for a while. I like Bitcoin at 31,000 and buying and holding. I like Ethereum at 1,500 and buying and holding, or 1,700, or if I have to, 1,900. But I really like 1,700, 1,500. And I like Doge in a little bit lower, like 25. But even the 26, I think that was fine. But that brings us to the second buying opportunity. Buying a coin after a market crash and then selling it after a rebound. That was not Saturday, folks. That was not a market crash. And guess what? You see these coins popping up like people say, it's a major dip. I bought on the dip and I'm going to make a lot of money. No, you're not, fool, because you look at the coin's high end and it doesn't go above $2. It doesn't go above $2. So the coin is trading in a range of 1 to 2, and it fell 10 cents for today for one day. Congratulations. You're still not going to get a profit. And the problem with that is you see this happening with a lot of coins, and it deeply worries me. Here's Engine. I think there's a lot of foolish buying going on here. Look at Engine. It fell to $1.15. And then people started buying up, and they're still buying up, and still buying up. $1.20. I bought it really cheap. I bought it on the dip. No, you didn't. You wasted your investment. I'm going to show you how you wasted your investment. Look at that downward trend line. This is a coin that's downward trending. And in fact, you didn't buy it cheap enough. It's downward trending, number one, and you didn't buy it cheap enough. You want Engine at 80 cents because guess what? How much are you going to make out of this darn coin? $1.90? So you bought it today at $1.20, thinking you bought such a steal. Congratulations. Maybe you'll make 70 cents profit if you get to the price level it was at 3.5 weeks ago. That's a stretch. It's now 4 weeks ago. Remember, Engine, I've been telling viewers, buy it at 80 cents, sell it at $2. But I've also now been changing my narrative on that because I'm now saying it's almost 4 weeks ago. You may not get $2 again with Engine. So let's look back at what people are doing today. Let's buy it at $1.20. I'm sorry, what are you going to do if you buy an Engine coin at $1.20? Can you explain to me what are you going to do with Engine if you're buying at $1.20? It's going to go, well, what is it going to go to? $3? I mean, it did that one time for 10 minutes. So let's look at what else it's gone to. It went to $2 4 weeks ago and didn't sustain it, but it did go to like $1.70, $1.80. So, here is the problem that's happening at the moment is that I see coins are moving because people are buying them at prices that don't return investment because they hear these terms. They hear these terms dip. It's dipping. It's down. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to make money. When are you going to make money? I don't know. It's going to go to the moon. It has never gone to the moon. Well, it'll go to the moon. Well, which moon? The moon outside the door, outside the kitchen, or the real moon, the one up there? Because the coin doesn't go up above $2, and you're buying at $1.20. You're going to make 80 cents. So it's a bad buying investment. But I'm going in a little deep tonight. All right. But the problem is that I see this happening with a lot of coins. Let's look at the next coin. Aave is a good situation. So I don't want to use Aave yet. LivePeer. LivePeer, I don't know what's going on with LivePeer. LivePeer is just never dipping. It's never anything. LivePeer is just sort of, this is 27, 26, 24, 27, 26. Okay, beautiful. It's a flat coin. It's a flat coin with a flat chart. Look at that. No one should be buying LivePeer. It's not, it's just flat. It goes up and goes down, goes up and goes down. 24, 25, 24, 25. Okay, boring. No one's going to make any money on that. Don't buy it. Decentraland. So here was Decentraland's story. It went to 58 cents. I've been telling you for weeks, I like Decentraland at 50 cents out of $1. But before the weekend, I said, new warning sign. It's now heading to 4 weeks when Engine popped to $2, when Decentraland popped to $1, when Polygon popped to $2, when LivePeer popped to $3, when Aave popped to 500. It's been now 4 weeks. It's a while away. And the further we get away from that event, the more concerned that I am that you may not get that selling price point again. We all know you could buy Decentraland this weekend at 50-something cents. I told you on Friday. It was at 60-something. I said it's going to get to 50-something on Saturday. It did. It got to 58. That was no surprise. The question is, if people actually bought it at 58 cents, what are they going to do with it? Now, you can sell it at 70 cents, so not a particularly big worry because it's been 70 cents a lot. So 50 cents to 70 cents, if that's the profit level you want to take, fine. But my concern is that here you go. Buying and flipping in 3 days. You can buy these coins, potentially, some of them, but can you make a good sell price? Can you grab a good sell price? And as we get now 3 to 4 weeks away from that last major great prices on these coins, my concern is no. Polygon has not been $2.20 now for upwards of 4 weeks. LivePeer has not been $33 for 4 weeks. Decentraland has not been $1 for 4 weeks. Engine has not been $2 for 4 weeks. We just have these stories over and over again. So yeah, you can buy them potentially at a price points of Decentraland 50 cents, Aave at $2.50, which I'm going to get to. But what can you sell them at? Now, some coins did not dip enough. Clearly, Polygon and Engine did not dip enough. They stayed in the 120, 130, which is basically flat, like LivePeer. But what happened with Aave? Was Aave an opportunity? I think Aave was an opportunity. I said that on Morning's Crypto as well. How low did Aave get? There you go, 244. So I had told you I was waiting for 250. I told you it was going to get to 250. It got to 250. And where is it tonight? 274. So this is doing exactly what I predicted, which was I said to you, I like Aave at 250 out of 500, but it likely will not get to 500 because it's 4 weeks ago. It'll get to something in the $300 range. And if you get in at 250 and out at 300 and something, That's a nice profit. And guess what? You're going to be able to get that profit because look at Aave. It's been 300 for a while. So you'll be able, if you got Aave on Saturday night at 250, you'll be able to get Aave out at like 315, 320. And that's a nice profit. It's not double your money. So that was a good price point. You see how it's different with certain coins. And you also see that, remember, you don't have to buy the whole Aave coin. You don't have to buy one Aave coin for 275. You can buy half an Aave coin or a quarter of an Aave coin or even smaller. But you see how Aave was an opportunity. Live Peer, not an opportunity. Decentraland, a mess at the moment. And then AMP. AMP is starting to become sort of peculiar. So AMP fell to 8 cents and is now 9 cents heading to, is it to 10 yet? No, it's about 9. AMP now brings us to our last set of coins. We can't really buy and hold yet because the coins are cheaper. We cannot buy and flip because the coins didn't get cheap enough, and we're not crashing, and we're worried we can't sell them on the sell side. So then can we day trade coins where we buy a coin and get out in a few hours or a day or 2 days because the coin is just having a little bit of a pop, and it may be a coin with a horrible chart that has fallen fortunes over the last few months but is suddenly doing a great run in the last few hours or days. So AMP is starting to potentially get itself out of that position. It's hard to tell. I mean, AMP, when I went live with AMP coverage about a week ago, it was 3 cents. It ran up a cent every day till it got to 12 cents. Viewers bought at 3 and got out 11. They bought at 7. They got out 11. Good. But now we're doing this 8-9, 8-9, 8-9 thing. I hope it doesn't keep on doing that for sake of the viewers, because 8-9, 8-9 doesn't get anyone any money. I hope it either crashes and then goes right up, or it just has a slow progression up, a cent a day, the 10 cent, 11 cent, 12 cent. Then it makes sense for viewers. Now, are there other coins that have the opportunity for you to day trade besides a potential AMP or anything else? Well, Sushi Swap is having a big day today. Here you go, Sushi Swap. It got as low as 737, and notice its dip when everyone else was over here, so it didn't get that low, but went to 737, and then it's as high now as 849. That's in 24 hours. That is a beautiful, beautiful run. So a Sushi Swap is a very exciting run at the moment. What are the best performing coins right now on Gemini, which has some coins but not a lot? Sushi Swap up 11%. Aave up 7%. So Sushi Swap 11%, not a huge run. But if you had bought in Sushi Swap cheap today and you hold it for tomorrow, maybe you could have a nice profit after 2 days. Other coins that had a big potential run in the last 2 days are fading out of the microcosm. What are the coins that have the biggest drop that have not rebounded? Surprisingly, Deriva Deo, which was up a lot at one point, is now falling apart, down 17% tonight. Let's go into our split screen with CoinMarketCap.com and let's see if there's any other coin that gives us a flipping opportunity, a day trading opportunity, because the coin is sort of breaking out at the moment. On my side here is CoinMarketCap.com, and on CoinMarketCap.com it ranks coins based upon market capitalization. But what I do as soon as I go into it is I click basically the third column over, and the third column over ranks coins based upon the 24-hour movement. Maybe second column. And what's the highest performing coin? Sushi Swap. So not much help there. Waves up 8%, but Waves I detail on Morning's Crypto. It was up nicely yesterday. So it is having potentially a 2 to 3 day run up. It's up 15%. What coin is up a lot in the last 7 days? AMP is up 52%, but that's a misnomer. Quant is up 30%. XFIN, XDC, which I've detailed a lot on this channel, it's up 40%. XDC has also been a coin that has been giving people really good runs in the last 2 days. So those are coins, Waves, XDC, Quant, AMP, to potentially look at. I want to address one coin that really came up in the overnight crypto coverage last night. It was Shiba, and it was sort of like a swarm. I didn't know I didn't know if it was real people or if it was bots. But there were a lot of people in the overnight's crypto at the same time, like 10 accounts that said, buy Shiba, buy Shiba, buy Shiba. Everyone's getting out of Doge and getting into Shiba. No, they're not. People are not getting out of Doge and getting to Shiba. And they did this narrative when Shiba first got its pop. Well, it's only a pop on May 10th. May 10th, Shiba ran up. And guess what? It has never been at that level. If you pull up the chart of Shiba, it looks like it's basically at the bottom of the mountain. Shiba's chart is a horrible chart. It's a coin you should never buy. Shiba's chart goes all the way up, and it is about 95% all the way down to the bottom of where it was. It's a horrible chart. It's a horrible coin, and you should not be buying it because it does not give any return on your investment. And the fact that it's up 15% after losing 99% of its value from that May level is not anything to get behind a coin on a level like that. No one likes a coin that goes all the way up and loses all of its value and then has a pop at the end. I've detailed a lot of those coins. Now, that may be a day tradable coin. You know how bad the coin is. You're getting in and out. That's basically the concept of a day trading coin. What differentiates a day trading coin versus a long-term hold or a flippable coin? The chart on the 3-month, on the 6-month, on the year-to-date chart is a horrible chart. It's a coin that was $100 and is now $1. That is up from 24 cents a day ago. It's gone up 25 cents to $1, but it's also lost $100 to $1 over the last year. Yeah, well, that's not a coin you want to hold long term. Maybe you want to ride that 25 cents to $1 for today, and then you're going to get out because that's just not a good situation. So why am I not happy about what the market did on Saturday? Because of that price erosion. We cannot keep on doing the same thing for 4 weeks where Ethereum and Bit and all these coins are going up 3% on a Monday and down 6% on a Tuesday, up 3% on Wednesday and down 7% on a Thursday, because we're just doing this. There's 1,000 reasons why it's bad. One, that with the exception of your day trading coins, there's nothing in that buying opportunity because you can't flip the coin. Number two, you may not want to long-term hold the coin because you're worried that maybe you're not buying it. You're buying it too premature. The coin is price eroding. It's like people who bought Bitcoin, 2 months ago at 39. I'm like, don't buy at 39. It's going down every week. It's going down every day. And now it's 33. And they're like, it got cheap. I'll buy some at 36. No, wait. Or the person last night said Ethereum at 21. I'm like, no, Ethereum is losing 3% every 40 hours. So Ethereum will be 1,900 by Tuesday if it keeps this going. And it will be 1,700 by Friday. And then it will be 1,500 by next weekend. It can't keep on losing a net 3% every 48 hours. Otherwise, it loses $200 every 48 hours. And the coin is only $2,000. You can't lose $200 or $100 every 48 hours. Otherwise, the coin is heading down to the $1,000 range. And trust me, that can happen. So price erosion is very scary from an investment point perspective. You don't have this in stocks. I mean, you don't look at Amazon and say it's going down 3% every 48 hours. I mean, you just don't do that. Either Amazon's flat or it goes up, or maybe it goes down for a day or two and then pops back up. But it's not price eroding for 3%. That's like a company heading to bankruptcy. No one wants a coin that's going down 3% net every 48 hours. It's scary. So that's the first thing. Second, it's anti-cryptocurrency. It defies the entire lore, the entire attractiveness of why people get into cryptocurrency. They get into cryptocurrency to get big profits that they can't get in stocks. Suddenly coins are doing worse than stocks. Coins were supposed to, coins earlier this year were delivering 1,000% return on the money, or 300% return your money in a month, and 100% return your money in a week. Now they're losing 3% every 48 hours. A lot of people will get burned and step away, and a lot of people will just not get into it because it's price eroding. So that's why I had hoped for a big market crash and then a pop up, but we didn't get it. So what we're going to see now is what happens on Monday. If Monday we have a big rally up, I would be excited. If we see, like, I don't mean 3%. I mean like 15% rally up, or 9% or 10%. If we see a big rally up, Bitcoin goes to 41,000 and holds it for 2 days. I don't mean hold it for an hour like last Monday. Ethereum goes up to 2,600 and holds it for 3 days. Ethereum's been under 2,500 for 2 weeks now. Can't keep on doing this. So either we have a big rally up and it holds those price points for a few days. I would love that. Or we get a big market crash. I got my crashing red on. But other than that, I'm a little worried. And so we will see what happens on Monday. A lot of details to digest and a lot of details to know. Hopefully you made good notes of where to get in and where to get out. Remember, when buying a coin, consider not only the entrance, but also the exit. Understand by looking out further in the charts at the 3-month, the 6-month, and the 9-month. Understand that there's different buying opportunities for different coins based upon how those charts have lined up over recent times. And remember, just because a coin goes up for 1 day doesn't mean it's going to go up for 2 days. And with that, thank you for joining me on this big overnight crypto broadcast. I'm next back with you with your next crypto show at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Mornings Crypto live on air. Every night is Overnights Crypto starting at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then Evenings Crypto at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe. 400,000 subscribers. The fastest growing cryptocurrency channel, next expanding into stocks. Like this video and consider becoming a member. Have a beautiful evening and stay here and stay with LA for more.